Chaos broke out when Lamont Roach reportedly punched Gervonta Davis backstage at a boxing event after Tank called off their long-awaited lightweight showdown. Yes, it really happened. Gervonta was scheduled to fight Lamont on March 1st in what was expected to be his final bout before retirement. At the very last moment, Gervonta canceled the fight, and Lamont was clearly not okay with that decision. The incident took place backstage during a boxing event, and the situation quickly turned into complete madness. Here is how everything unfolded. This is how everything played out. Lamont and Gervonta ran into each other backstage at a private event, and at first nobody thought anything serious was happening. Fans believed it was just more trash talk to build hype for their upcoming fight. We have all seen this before, fighters going back and forth to sell tickets, get attention, and keep the buzz alive. Lamont was responding strongly to Gervonta during the verbal exchange and clearly bringing energy, but then Gervonta said something unexpected that instantly changed the whole situation and turned everything upside down.
Every time.
Are you losing the trash?
What changed?
What made you? This shit is trash, garbage.
If you got the opportunity to sign a prospect for GTD, who will be?
Gervonta,
something should have happened during this time, because when we saw you when I saw you at the Frank Martin press conference, it looked like you were like, the talks about retirement was not even discussed at this moment, and now it's something you keep on repeating. Is it just because obviously what you've done through boxing since you were a kid and everything?
Fed up with the
where's Calvin Ford? Is Calvin Ford or Leonard Edelby? Usually they're around to.
You think you might regain the love for it though? You never know. Like like say you got to walk today.
Out of nowhere, Tank shocked everyone with a very disrespectful statement, saying he was not fighting someone like Lamont. Yes, that really happened. He basically made it clear that he no longer saw Lamont as worthy of his time or attention. That one comment instantly crossed the line and sparked serious backlash. Since then, the remark has been spreading fast and causing major discussion across the boxing world.
The fact that Lamont Roach is as familiar with Tank Davis as he is, it goes beyond them fighting in the amateurs. They've spent time in camp together. He's been around Tank. He's seen Tank up close and personal, whether he's in the ring with them or not. That matters. When you know a guy's rhythm, when you know their speed, when you know what they're thinking, that changes everything, you know? Saying all this to say that because I know we got a lot of people. It don't matter. When he get hit, he going to sleep. Just wait for it. This might be a fight until he gets hit. And again, he's tasted that before. So if he gets hit and he doesn't go away, we got a fight on our hands, you know? I think it's a good fight. I think that there's better fights for Tank Davis, but this is a good fight for him.
Gervonta stayed calm and relaxed, acting like Lamont was beneath him and not even worthy of sharing the ring. His attitude was cold and dismissive, as if Lamont did not matter at all. That moment changed everything because Lamont's energy shifted fast. What started as normal trash talk instantly turned into raw emotion with no filter, and the situation was no longer playful or promotional. At first, the people around them thought everything was fine and assumed it was just normal fight promotion to build excitement. But that idea did not last long because the situation suddenly became very serious. Lamont's expression changed from focused and controlled to pure anger. He was not willing to accept that level of disrespect, especially after all the hard work he had put in preparing for the fight. Without stopping to think, Lamont rushed toward Gervonta, and in an instant punches were thrown. The scene exploded into total chaos, and everyone in the room was left stunned.
Just overall being something that he's not been in the ring with. I'm the total package, and honestly, sometimes I think he doubts himself. But I'm a competitor, and I feel like I'm the best. So I'ma show up.
When he talks about you not bringing your family, what goes through your mind when you hear him say that?
I ain't worried about that.
And just when it seemed like things couldn't get any wilder, both of their entourages jumped in, making the situation even more chaotic. Everyone started brawling as security rushed to try to regain control, but the tension was impossible to ignore. The fight had turned into a full-on melee backstage, with members from both sides throwing punches and completely losing it.
Y'all do talking. Shit, wait. I don't give a fuck.
I better be quiet.
I don't give a fuck if y'all was quiet, if y'all was loud. We got the whole hood over there.
Like, twist it up. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
Y'all can do whatever y'all want. My mother, he can't stop nothing over here.
None of that.
Not at all.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna f him up.
Not at all. Never. Nothing's gonna get f***ed up over here. What do I look like getting f***ed up?
Okay.
That shit ain't never gonna stop nothing over here.
And he gonna pay for it. I guarantee he pay for it. I guarantee it.
Calm down, brother.
Come to the fight. Come to the fight.
They probably gonna get you fucked up.
Look, fool. Hey, fool. This me and you, fool. This me and you, fool.
Tank.
This me and you, fool.
Yeah.
Don't worry about them. They might get you. They gonna trick you off your spot. They gonna trick you off your spot, fool. Don't worry about them.
Come on, stop. Y'all know what's going on. Y'all know how I'm coming. Y'all know how I'm coming. So stop it. Y'all gonna make it hard for him. That's what y'all gonna do. Y'all gonna make it hard for him.
It took a serious effort to calm things down. Multiple security guards had to step in to pull them apart, and they still had to separate the entourages to stop the chaos from getting worse. It was wild, like a scene from a movie, and you could tell Lamont was still fired up. He was not done yet, but the bigger story was only beginning. Gervonta Davis is one of the biggest names in boxing right now. He has power, speed, and that killer instinct that keeps fans on the edge of their seats every fight he's in. Makes headlines, and his matchups are always highly anticipated.
Go. Rip him out.
Oh, God.
Come on, work.
How big is that?
All the way up. Work. Come on. Work. Get up there, come on, jump.
I'm jumping.
There you go, jump. Come on, jump. There you go, jump, huh? Come on. Come on, man. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the beginning.
When it was announced that Gervonta Davis would fight Lamont Roach on March 1st, fans went wild. The matchup had everyone talking. Lamont was eager for a chance at Tank, and it looked like a perfect fight. Two fighters in their prime, both coming off big wins, and both chasing that title opportunity.
My whole family is from DC. My whole family, like my entire family.
Don't bring them. Don't bring them.
For what?
Don't bring them. I'm telling you.
They gonna celebrate with me.
Don't bring them.
It's gonna be a party on your floor.
I'm gonna let y'all know something. His father was up here shaking on the what's the name? He was shaking on the
Pops.
On my kids, he was shaking on this thing. On my kids, he was shaking.
Don't
never.
say, bro.
That's cap. What I'm about to say?
How you gonna say it's cap? And
it gotta be.
You gonna say it's cap? I'm watching them.
Gotta be. Hey,
somebody lying.
Good.
Hey.
Yeah, somebody lying. Hey. Somebody lying.
Hey.
Okay, Tank.
But there was a twist in this story. Gervonta had been hinting at retirement for some time. It was no secret that he was thinking about stepping away from boxing.
That's why I don't want to box no more. I want to do therapy, right? But I feel as though if I do therapy, it will lose the fire that I have inside me. I want everything out of me, West, so I don't never think about fighting again. I don't think about even getting angry, you know what I mean? Because I have 2 girls, 2 daughters. I'm wanting to be much softer, you know what I mean? Be more humble and things like that.
But did anyone expect it to happen so soon, especially while he was still in his prime? No one saw it coming, so when Gervonta dropped the bombshell, it shocked everyone.
I'll turn things over to you, Tank. This is a huge fight for the DMV area. Does that add a little extra motivation, him being from DC, from Baltimore, going into this fight?
Not really. Like, I've been coming up and coming to DC like for a minute since I was young, so I don't really see, like, you know, Like the.
It's more so for the crowd. It ain't necessarily between me and him, DC Baltimore, but like for the crowd, it definitely is. As a area thing, it is.
Now, Tank, Roach said earlier today that, you know, he feels like the guys that you've knocked out recently don't have a chin. What's your response to that?
We gotta test his chin out. Come watch the first.
We ain't on that. Motherfuckers don't hit me.
What's your reaction to that, Lamont? You said, you know, you feel like guys.
That's what we gonna be in there for. He same thing he gonna try to test. I'm gonna try to test.
You say my post, right?
You said which one?
Well, I told you to leave the kids home.
My son gonna be front and center.
How I'm going, I'm trying to get so much out of this shit and get away from it. Like, I have a house on an island. Y'all won't see me again, type shit. Like, that's how I'm trying to beat. I'm trying to beat all this shit, type shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be around this too much longer. I don't even want the spotlight. Y'all can have it.
I guess it was his way of going out on top at the peak of his career.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't really trying to be in this too much longer. That's the answer right there for you.
How old are you now? 28?
28.
Yeah. How much longer are you expecting to do it?
Once I get them guys out of there, I'm gone.
Is that right? Let's say like 30-ish, something like that? Why do you want to get out so soon?
I want to just help people that's coming behind me. I feel as though that's more important. Future.
Is that why you got Lamont Peterson and Anthony on this card?
They was before me, but they're trying to do my good deeds. I feel as though it's something that's installed in me. There's loyalty. I feel as though that's something that people are missing out here. I feel as though if you're in a position to help somebody, help them for the right.
Then out of nowhere, just weeks before the fight, Gervonta canceled it. No explanation, no warning, just a sudden last-minute decision to back out.
You know, while he mentioned being retired, he also seems like he's got a plan before retirement, which I appreciate. Listen, man, life is about planning. Yeah. And if anything, consider that a part of his plan. He knows what he wants to do, and he knows what he's trying to do before he gets out of here. You know, at the same time, like Terrence, for instance, I don't talk to Terrence about retirement. He'll ask me sometimes like, how you feel, how is that kind of stuff. I try not to be overly excited about it. I'm excited as heck to be retired. But when it comes to Terrence, it's my boy. What I can is put bugs in his ear, in his head about wanting to be retired, because I know once the closer you get to wanting to be there, the closer you are to there and further away from actual competition, you know? So Tank, you know, while he mentioned being retired, he also seems like he's got a plan before retirement, which I appreciate.
Fans and Lamont alike were left shocked and frustrated.
He says that he's going to retire at the end of next year. Do you think he has one foot out the door?
Yeah, for sure. I think that was a mistake for him to say that, especially in front of me. So, you know, I'm going to just take advantage of him and show him why he shouldn't have said that, or why he shouldn't be contemplating that.
Lamont had been training intensely and building hype for the fight for months, and now he was left stuck in limbo.
Be his ass. Y'all talking. For real. I better be quiet.
I don't give a fuck if y'all was quiet, if y'all was loud.
We got the whole hood over there,
like, twisted up. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
Do whatever y'all want. My mother, he can't stop nothing over here.
None of that.
Not at all.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna f him up.
Not at all. Never. Nothing's gonna get f***ed up over here. What do I look like getting f***ed up?
Now not only was the fight cancelled, but Lamont also felt embarrassed in front of fans, and the media rumors started spreading that he wasn't going to take this quietly. You have to understand, in boxing, ego is huge. Lamont had been calling out Gervonta for a while, and now it felt like a personal insult. The boxing world couldn't stop talking about it. Everyone was speculating why Tank pulled out. Was it personal? Was he not ready? Or did he just want to avoid the pressure from Lamont? But Lamont was furious, and he wasn't going to let it slide. That's exactly what led to the brawl.
Not personal, bro. They talking, but you know it's good. You know it's gonna get. You know it's gonna get. A real machine. You know it's gonna get. A real.
Now you might be wondering if this was just a publicity stunt. It's possible, but Lamont didn't seem like he was playing games. He looked genuinely angry, and Gervonta, well, he seemed caught off guard, not expecting Lamont to come at him so hard, especially after thinking he could cancel the fight without any consequences.
What do you think of the announcement of the Gervonta Davis Roach fight?
I think that, it's had a lot of criticism, but it's not a bad fight. Lamont Roach is a world champion. He's smaller than Gervonta Davis. The problem is, not many people are aware of who he is or his ability. But he can fight. I don't think it's a huge fight, but not a terrible one.
For Lamont, this was a do-or-die moment, a chance to finally make his mark in the boxing world. Sure, throwing punches might not have been the smartest choice, but it definitely got people talking in a sport where respect means everything. Lamont took a big risk by going after Tank, but it paid off. People started noticing, and everyone realized Lamont was not someone to mess with, and if Gervonta thought he could back out without facing him, he quickly learned otherwise.
Would you consider you and Gervonta friends?
Friends? Probably.
Is it going to be hard to go in the ring and fight your friend?
Not at all.
Are you all going to be friends after?
Yeah, why not?
Either way it goes.
Both making money.
But you guys are making each other bleed.
Hopefully I just make him bleed.
Oh, true. Okay.
So what's next? First, you have to consider the fallout for Lamont. This could actually work in his favor. His name is everywhere in the headlines, and whether fans like him or not, they are talking about him. Sure, he may have upset Gervonta, but he also showed real fire and determination, something boxing fans respect. For Gervonta, the situation is trickier. He's already been talking about retirement, and now this incident makes it harder for him to step away without facing some tough questions.
Bro, yeah, I know, but I don't want to do him crazy because he's like, on the come up. So I don't want to,
But big boy to little boy, you gotta give him your own.
Yeah, stay, you know what I mean? I would wild out because he tried to do that with the Floyd shit. Just, stay in shape, young champ. Stay in the gym.
Yeah. Was this about avoiding a tough fight or just a personal issue that made him cancel? Whatever the reason, Gervonta will have to face the consequences, whether he ends up fighting Lamont in the future or not. This backstage brawl has only intensified the drama.
I'm gonna slap it when I see him.
Why is that, Tay?
I'm gonna really slap the shit out. I see him.
Teofimo?
Yeah.
What you think about Teofimo calling you and Crawford a friend?
I just said what I said.
Secure, right? Do you think his demeanor gonna change if he get in front of you?
Yeah, because they all put. You see what Keyshawn said when I said what I said on Twitter. I try to provoke him. He don't like when people call him what I call him. To provoke him to do something. He ain't come with that same energy. He called me a prop because I'm light skinned. Yeah, I bet. No. Who have Shakur? What have Shakur done? What have he done in the sport? He haven't done nothing. The young one is looking more better than him.
Who that?
The Keyshawn. Keyshawn looking way more better than this. I keep screaming his name. He haven't done nothing. Keyshawn haven't even done nothing.
So what do you say to those who
I
might
keep
be
saying his
afraid?
name for?
So what do you say to those who might be saying that Tank is afraid of Shakur?
Afraid of what? Afraid of what? Us fighters, if we're afraid of somebody, it gotta be somebody hitting us and hurting us. Like, he don't have no offense. Everything is defense. Defense only win in basketball and football. That shit win in boxing.
As expected, the internet went wild after the incident. Fans across Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok were all sharing their opinions. Some backed Lamont, saying he was just standing up for himself and proving he wasn't afraid to challenge one of boxing's biggest names. Others criticized Gervonta for pulling out, accusing him of dodging a fight. But no matter what side you're on, one thing is clear: Lamont Roach instantly gained credibility. In the eyes of many fans, he's no longer just an undercard fighter. He's someone willing to go toe-to-toe with one of the sport's top stars. So what's the takeaway? Lamont might have gone a bit far with that punch, but he definitely made a statement, and Gervonta Davis now has some serious questions to answer. For boxing fans, this is far from over. Whether these two finally meet in the ring or continue their feud in the media, it's only going to get more intense. Let me know your thoughts. Did Lamont have the right to throw that punch? Was Gervonta avoiding the fight? Drop a comment below and let's talk about it, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more wild boxing drama. See you next time.